Hello everyone, this is Aaron Kleinerman coming from beautiful Marina del Rey on board my lovely sailboat Passion. I'm the owner and creator at lifebeyondcomfort.com, where you can watch some of these videos, you can interact with me on Facebook, etc. What we're going to discuss tonight is some soul truths, some truths that really stand as a foundation in your own spiritual growth and evolution, and really some that have come and rang very true for me this evening. See, I've just returned back into the beautiful domain, city of angels, known as Los Angeles, and I went to Agape tonight. One of my profound teachers, Dr. Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith, where I have often gone through many, many years just to get reestablished, to reconnect to that deep, deep space of really a soul knowingness. And one of the things he said this evening is that our soul is never born and never dies, and that oneness that we experience is absolutely eternal. And now what that means for me, and really the nature of the message I share of life beyond comfort, it's that space of getting to what is my soul here and evolving through to. What am I learning inside of this human incarnation that is continuously pushing forth the growth of my soul, the growth, the awareness back into that absolute state of oneness, so that in that never born and never dying, it's just in this human incarnation, it's all these experiences that each one of you and myself are having in this lifetime that ultimately is always bringing us back to that question of how is my soul learning and growing from this experience. It's never a question of the outside external reality and being mad at that reality. It's a question of how is this energy, this emotion that I'm experiencing inside of this human form, how is that there for the growth and evolution of my soul? And ultimately, as we continuously turn deeper and deeper within, we get to that space of perfect oneness, where there is no good, there is no bad, it just simply is. And we are that beautiful divine being having that human experience. We're having that human incarnation to bring us into greater and more profound, deeper states of the loving that is resonant inside of you, that is resonant inside of me, that brings you more deeply connected to me, and it connects us all. It connects our brother, our sisters, and as Reverend Michael was saying tonight, we have no real mother or father. They're just that which we've chosen to reincarnate into this present moment in time, in this lifetime. That choice, you could call it the Akashic records, you could call it the many lifetimes that we've had, is at this exact moment in time, what is your soul learning? Beyond what you're doing and how much money you're making and all the drama you may be involved in, what in that deep, profound space of your soul, how are you evolving? And when you get to that space, and you get to that space of pure knowingness, pure authenticity, pure transcendence into the luminous, magnificent being that you are, you get back to that question that I always present to you, is how can these hands serve? How can this being inside of this form and presented to you, how can you, inside of the divine, perfect, unique incarnation that you are, with all the traits, everything that you have that's different from everyone else, all the other billions of souls out there in the world, that unique set of traits that you have, how can you serve yourself? How can you serve your loved ones? And ultimately, how can you just begin to lift yourself higher and higher into your own understanding of this truth? Because as you lift in the consciousness of truth, in the consciousness of being, then You allow that space. You create that space for others around you to do the same. It's not about looking at them and saying, I need to make them better. They are perfect exactly as they are in this moment. You yourself go deeper. I go deeper. As I get deeper and more profoundly grateful for all these teachers, all this divine information, I realize that this journey, this profound journey, is inside. And as I get deeper inside this knowingness inside my heart, my mind quiets, because I have that balance of complementary opposites that I see inside the human being that I am. And then that creates a space inside of my heart to say yes. To say yes to the truth, to the magnificence that I am, that you are. So breathe in this moment. Breathe in that magnificence. You might have had some drama today. You might have had some shitty situation that happened, but it's all a bunch of BS. That's all it is. The truth of your being is you are a magnificent divine child of God, here on this planet, in this time, to shed your light, to share that magnificence, to share that wisdom of your soul, to share and to trust and to know the wisdom of your soul. That's why we are here. And that's why I get to share. And that's what feels so good, just to get rid of the filters, get rid of all of the he said, she said, TV, news, bullshit, and get into the loving. Get into that space, because you still can be at your job. You still can do the things that you're doing, but you do it at such a high frequency of being. The people around you just feel attracted to you because they recognize the thing inside of you is that deep, profound state of loving. And then you allow them to see it inside of themselves. That's the truth of our soul, to stand forth into the light of our magnificence. Thank you. Feel. Take a deep breath into that awareness as it enters into the cells of your body, bringing forth your greatness into the world, bringing forth your unique, special gifts, perfectly, gracefully, through the eyes and the hands of Spirit, God, Lord, Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, whatever words you want to use to understand that you are a divine, magnificent child of God. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. My heart is filled with a deep, deep gratitude for everything that you are, for the unique creation that is you. So step forth into that creation and shine that light into the world. This is my opportunity. This is my gift. The option that you have in this exact moment to turn within and to say, how can these hands serve powerfully beyond belief to all those in my spheres of influence, to all those that I am capable of reaching, and first and foremost, lifting and uplifting yourself to that knowing and shedding away all the onion layers of BS. It feels good to speak the truth. It feels good to speak, to share with all those of you who want and desire to listen. Namaste and aloha.